I said shut up.
You're a poop nose.
Dang.
This is a
Right off the back. Ayo, and I know this only happened shortly, but look. So we it's like the most out of pocket moment scenes of anime or shows. And my chat, you just saw Peter Griffin hit a kid. I don't know where his parents at or whatever, but I already know when that boy mom sees that, he gonna say, "Hey yo, what the hell that boy what the heck he got a black eye?" And I bet that boy folks they gonna be mad as hell. I already know they gonna be.
character I'm sure you're all familiar with. He's from a show called Family Guy. It's an adult cartoon about Peter and his family. The family consists of Peter, Lois, Meg, Chris, Stewie, and their dog Brian. And to be honest, I could put all these characters in this video, but I think Peter fits the best because he has done some insane things throughout this whole series. And then he just acts like everything is up to rules. So I'm going to start off with the small crimes and work my way up. So you can see just how much of a criminal Peter really is. So first of his many crimes, we are going to be talking pimping and prostitution. One episode, Peter was helping out his friend Quagmire go get some money from someone, and once they got
Low key,
they got the money, Quagmire gave Peter some help him out, and this is where Peter started taking things way too far. He literally became Quagmire's pimp.
Nah, twin. That boy had turned Quagmire into his own girl and stuff. Personally, that's crazy because Quagmire, he's like a man. So, does it make sense to do it to a girl than a man?
And he was beating Quagmire as any time Quagmire didn't want to work for him.
Damn.
You don't have. If I tell you, you know that bitch.
And look,
Okay, that boy, he is treating like again, he is treating Peter Griffin is treating like his own girl or what he would treat a girl. Like that's crazy.
look at how he got by looking after a few days. And he got this nigga wearing makeup
That's crazy
too. Then he doesn't even let him eat because Peter doesn't want his whole Quagmire to get fat.
Actually, very hungry.
I don't know if you're fat.
Ain't lie. That his own friend, cause boy he needed not Quagmire, you need a Peter Griffin help. Not to just not to turn Quagmire to his own plaything, cause low key I'm like seeing this right now and Peter Griffin is out of balance because first of all he's turning Quagmire to a girl. He's hitting him. He making Quagmire wearing girl clothes. Now that's crazy right there. I don't know what Quagmire even said yes to even think is going on.
Mind you, this is one of Peter's close friends too. And when I said pimp and prostitution,
like what the hell?
I meant that he did both.
Mm-hmm.
There was an episode where Peter lost his job and was looking for a new one, and he literally became a prostitute. His own. He was
Nah, don't tell me that what trying to. He is trying to sell his own shows to his family, but that Peter Griffin, that boy be wilding sometimes. Cause ain't no way that boy he had dressed up and girl clothes, and he better did that to his own. Be crazy too. So he had on his own clothes. He had work clothes, and that boy, I don't know what's happening, but that's crazy. Even I wouldn't do that right there.
make them pay for his services. So let's get on to the next crime. Cannibalism. One episode, Peter and his friends went out fishing, but they ended up getting stranded on the water after a storm came. But luckily for them, Quagmire had some spare blow doll they used as a raft. Don't ask me why he had these.
I don't know what way you was doing it. He was beating his meat to those dolls. That's why that boy got like a lot of them.
Either Quagmire is extremely annoying. I almost put him for something else like. So as they are stranded at sea, they start getting hungry, and Peter ends up finding something to eat.
Ain't no way. That boy just he just ate his own friend legs. Ain't that called cannibalism or something like that? That's crazy. Nah, that boy Frank can't walk no more. Well, he already couldn't walk since he was in the wheelchair, but definitely that boy gonna need some surgery legs right now.
Yeah, Peter started eating his best friend Joe's legs. I don't know if niggas are still Peter's friends after everything he's done, to be honest. I don't know what I would do if I caught my day one homie having a mukbang with my own leg while we were stranded at sea. The next crime Peter is guilty of is abuse
I'm about to
and
crash
drunk
out.
driving. He has and hurt so many people while he's drunk, it's crazy. He's gotten so drunk that he decided to start a daily tradition with his family to give them cigarettes.
Nah, you know that was a bad father right there. Like, anyway, you are low key kids. What cigarette that you smoke? Like, you are right now. You are like a drug addict. Like, pack the bags because we're from that boy. I don't know what's wrong with him, but that boy be like tripping sometimes.
I don't even know how someone would think this. And he's hit so many people while driving, it's ridiculous. He even hit a lady and a baby in one episode. He's gotten so drunk.
That boy hit a lady and a baby. Now that's crazy. That boy. He, some people they should not be drinking like at all. Cause ain't no way you keep crashing into people, into a baby. In fact, with her mom and stuff. Like, I don't. If the cops don't like do nothing, that's crazy.
That he literally drove through a tree and killed himself. The craziest
thing
I can remember is when he got so drunk, he drove his car into a water park and drove the car into the water side. And he has yet to get an ounce of bail for all this shit too. Not only did he endanger the kids of the park, but he had his friends Joe and Mike in the car with him.
Nah, and guys, guess what? Do you know that's crazy, right? He was like he's actually drinking over the influence of why he's drunk. That's crazy. And plus, ain't that boy friend is a cop? Like Quagmire, I don't know what the handicap name is, but he's like a cop, and that boy his own friend ain't stopping him. Like that boy that's mean he is bad as well, cause ain't no way that boy drinking with him.
And Joe is literally a police officer. I want to talk about is physical abuse. Peter has done some of the most
Your mom's pretty laggy as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Like, what the heck? I hate this charger. I'm taking the nigga off right now. So I can't do that now.
Is basically freedom.
But it's lagging, like damn. Like, plus this computer is overheating. Dang, man. Hurry up. I'm live. Again. It ain't taking a slow down but time.
has done with the
Thank you.
acts of abuse I've ever. And the sad part is, his actions are usually towards his own family, especially his daughter Meg.
Is somebody downstairs?
Nah, I just seen all that stuff for this. That's crazy. So that boy he will beat his own friend. He'll beat his own dog, which is his best friend right there. He would even beat his own daughter. Nah, he don't even deserve to be a dad right now, guys. That's just child abuse right now, and low key, that's crazy.
Oh, God, Meg, you startled me. I'm sorry.
He has tortured this girl for
Did you just hear what that boy just said? That boy said, "Oh, daughter, you just startled me." Ain't no way that boy just said it after he just hitting his own daughter. Like, what the hell?
from season 1 all the way to current day. He's literally sold her to someone in order to pay off debt, which is also a crime.
What if I sold you my daughter? Huh? You drop the tab and your son can have Meg.
But there was one time where he came into her room riding a horse and lassoed her and drug her down the stairs. And then after that, he wanted to burn his initials into her skin. Then,
bro, that boy is crazy. Ain't gonna lie, like burning your own initials and to your daughter's skin, and that was most in hot level. I know that didn't hurt it too. Like ain't no way.
He made her stand still while he attempted to use a whip to put a cigarette out of her mouth. And as you can guess, this shit went terribly wrong. Ooh. Then after that, he hit Stewie with the same whip.
That's a cool whip.
That boy, that boy is crazy. Ain't gonna lie again. Like that boy just hit his own his own baby. Like ain't that boy like 4 years old? Like what the hell?
I thought you couldn't understand me.
It's been times where Meg just walks into the room and he'll just pull out a gun and shoot her. And nothing ever happens to him. He literally just killed his daughter and went back to watching TV. He's thrown both Brian and Stewie out the window for no reason.
Because reason why they don't do nothing is because that way he hit him, the main character in his own show. Like main characters, they be getting out of jail for a free card or something like that, and nobody can do that to them because they like the main character of their own show.
There was a scene where Peter threw Stewie under his wife's car and blamed her for his death.
Looks like you ran over him, Lois.
Is this nigga serious?
But that boy is like JC Dahmer, but at least JC Dahmer, actually no, they both bad. I ain't gonna lie, but dang, that boy is like a freaking he like a serial killer right now. Like he would do anything, and he don't even feel self remorse about it. And that's the crazy part right there.
Serious?
He's went to high school and literally bashed this high school girl's face in. He's gone as far to go to a completely different show and start beating up little kids.
Again, that's crazy. Nah, that boy did this, Peter Griffin. I don't know what to tell you, but that boy is a bad behind parent, a bad behind friend. I don't know what to tell you about it, because he's actually going up to other enemies and beating up kids and stuff. Like, ain't no way that boy is like a good father and shit, or man. And what the hell is God right now? I swear to God, if God don't know anything, that's crazy. Cause I bet the guy looking down, he's saying, "Nah, I'm disappointed in you."
Like, look at this Tekken tag team ass combo he just hit this little girl with. 2 roundhouse kicks. Picks her head up and starts kneeing her face, then drops her on the ground. And it's not just little kids he beats up. He's beat up his own boss just for bringing him work while he was at work. And he did her so dirty, I can't even show.
Dang. I ain't gonna lie. They gotta be they gotta be copying this show, because they know that boy just beating up everybody right now. Like that boy, he's like the number one menace to society and shit. That boy is a candidate for like being King Von. Like my nigga. Ain't no way that boy just beating up people that just trying to do their work.
The full combo, and the abuse doesn't stop with humans. Peter has hurt his dog Brian so many times. He's tied him to the car and drove him around with Brian hitting everything on the street. There was an episode where Peter literally strangled Brian because Brian ate Peter's sandwich from the fridge.
That's crazy. Nah, then again, look, guys, that boy is, I don't know what to tell you, but he's like how did you gonna get mad for someone eating your own sandwich? They probably didn't even know that was yours and stuff, and you gonna shake them for doing that? Nah, man, that's crazy.
It's never that serious, Peter. Your fat ass probably didn't eat that sandwich anyway. And then he stops choking Brian to go drive somewhere and ends up having Quagmire shoot Brian in the car.
No, that's crazy. That boy just he has sent his own friend to take out his dog. That's crazy. Ain't gonna lie. Like that boy be doing out the most out of pocket things, and nobody don't do nothing about it and shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Car.
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can do whatever.
Over a sandwich, by the way. His dog ate his sandwich, and the first thought in Peter's head was to strangle him and then murder him. Which leads me to the next crime that Peter has committed countless times. Murder. This man Peter has killed more people than Adolf Hitler, Jeffrey Dahmer, and Michael Myers put together.
Nah, you know that wouldn't. So he had killed. Nah, twin. I'm surprised that boy is. I think it ain't no cops in this. Ain't no cops, no SWATs, no nothing. Cause I know what he just said that he had killed more people than Dahmer, Jeffrey. Like people on the even combined, and that boy still ain't like out yet. Like that's crazy.
If this was Call of Duty, this nigga would have the most absurd kill streak package of all time. And just like his other crimes, he has yet to be sentenced to any amount of jail time for these murders. So because there are so many killings that Peter has done, we're gonna do a segment I like to call. In this segment, we're gonna be talking about some of Peter's worst murders within the series. So get your notebooks out and lock in, because we're gonna be moving pretty fast throughout this section. Let's get it. First major kill I want to talk about is his family. In one episode, he was preparing chicken dinners, and instead of using chickens, he ended up putting Chris.
No, that boy roast that nigga like a turkey. Ain't gonna lie. Like, what the heck? And how the heck? Damn, I can't forget that boy's name. How the heck did that Pretty Griffin did not know that was his own son when we actually did that? I bet that boy he got his own son and an air fryer. I don't even know how the heck that boy can't even fit his. I hope him being in an air fryer or in a freaking oven, like that's impossible and stuff.
In the oven, Stewie in the freezer, and
no. So that boy, and again, he had seen his own family. He basically murked his whole family.
Meg's head in the microwave. And I have no idea where the rest of Meg's body is. He probably did something crazy to it off screen. And if you look at Chris, he has an apple in his mouth, turned upside down, and he's on a bed of vegetables. So Peter obviously knew what he was doing. So that's a triple kill off the rip. Let's get into the next one. He killed a kid just so he could take the kid's jet ski. Then
no. And that boy, that boy supposed to be protecting the peace, man. He supposed to be damn. He supposed to be protecting the peace right now. He not supposed to be doing none of this right now. And a cop costume right there. Now you know he crazy right there. And hitting kids. I know I said this last time, but what a cop said. Right at the SWAT tag again.
He just left him in the water. He went on a cooking show and killed a woman after throwing his knife.
Erica, you killed Erica.
Gave a hug to an old lady. No, just wait.
No, grandma. No. That boy just killed his own. I about to say he killed his own grandma. That boy just killed his grandma. I bet they gonna be mad or sad as hell because he gonna say, "No, my grandma gone."
Yeah, broke her back in half in broad daylight, then just sat her back down. And that's not the only old lady he's killed. He threw a basketball at an old lady.
Dang.
He pushed 2 women in a car off the edge of a cliff. He's driven his car and ran over.
Dang. That boy just killed. How many people was there? I think it was like 3,000. Probably can be like less, but that boy just killed a whole parade of people. And did he even say sorry about it or felt remorse? Nah, that's crazy.
An entire group of people running a marathon. Ran over a furry during a theater performance. He also blamed the person on stage for this too.
Oh God, I didn't see it. It jumped right out in front of my car.
Randomly used.
I would say he had jumped out in front of my car. But what the hell he was doing in a theater or what them things called in the first place? Like that boy really thought this was a freaking a parking lot.
Used an axe to hit his friend Cleveland in the stomach.
Oh.
And just like Peter's other crimes, it's not just people that he has killed. He's killed a groundhog with a rocket launcher.
Yeah.
Peter has stabbed a bear, stabbed a cat, and crushed 2 random birds with 1 stone. And worst of all,
Yeah, That boy, yes. That boy can be the real life devil, ain't gonna lie.
This nigga has blown up buildings full of people in them. He's blown up a children's hospital. And y'all know hospitals have tons of people in them.
No, so that's all them. I bet all the people were there with those in that children's hospital. Even grown-ups and kids were saying like, "Well, what was probably having a good day," and said was going by their days and stuff. And they said, "Hey yo, nah, I'm dead." So that boy still heaven. I don't know. Pretty Griffin gonna go to hell after that boy die.
It's kids, parents, doctors, and so many other people in there. And he had a remote that just blew up the whole thing like it was nothing.
Yup.
But that's it for the kill streak speed round. And there's actually so many crimes I left out, like how he is constantly naked in public and even around his own kids.
Get ready for adventure.
What do you mean weird? Bro, and that boy naked around, he's naked in public, naked around his own kids. Like, ain't nobody when they see a fat person, getting undressed in front of them. Like, I'm just trying to tell you, ain't nobody do not want to see that.
Sold meth and even dated a high schooler, but I just want to talk about the ones I can remember off the top of my head. And honestly, after all these crimes, I think we can all agree that we need to lock his ass up.
Yep,
Lock his ass up. You going to jail.
All right, before our next character, I have a quick disclaimer before we start. If any of you are scared of ninjas who look like Michael Jackson infused with P. Diddy and rattlesnake DNA, turn off the video right now and come back later. All right, now it's time for our next character.
Ready to unlock Roblox digital gift cards?
Affirmative.
Hey yo. Hey yo. That boy just fit the whole ass thing out of his mouth. Hey yo. Pause. Pause.
Hey, yo!
Pause.
You glizzy goblin!
Now y'all know I love me some Naruto. As a kid, I was trying to learn the Rasengan as soon as I saw it on screen. But even as a kid, I was scared of Orochimaru. I just knew from the first time I saw him that his freaky ass was not to be trusted. I mean, just look at him. This is not a sane individual. And this man has done some insane things without facing any real form of punishment. And I already know one of y'all niggas are gonna comment, but Beasky, Orochimaru did get punished for his crimes. He's on house arrest.
Bro, house arrest is like, not that bad than going to jail, man. Like, house arrest is crazy. If he kill people, like slaughter a whole village, like hit kids and stuff right there, or just ending out of pocket, that boy deserve more than just being in house arrest. I'm sorry to tell you, but it's true.
Now, normally I would tell you to shut up and go take a shower, nigga. But technically, this is true. Orochimaru is on house arrest.
Objection!
But I want y'all to wait until I'm done and tell me if y'all think house arrest was a good punishment for everything this freaky ass ninja has done. Because I personally don't. But let's get into it.
It deserves way more.
So the first things we find out about Orochimaru in the original Naruto series is that this ninja wants immortality more than anything else. So this leads him to join the Anbu Black Ops. This is a top secret group within the Hidden Leaf Village, but he joined not to protect the village, but to get access to forbidden information that he couldn't normally access if he wasn't in the Anbu. And the leader of the Anbu at the time was a man named Danzo, and he basically gave Orochimaru the green light to do anything he wanted. So this is where Orochimaru's first crime comes in.
First of all, I'm gonna like keep him doing it, but he gave him permission to do anything he want, and just to like experiment on people and just do anything. That's crazy right there. Ain't gonna lie. He's like a freaky behind person, and he's a bad person.
While gathering this forbidden information, Orochimaru started to do his own human experimentation. And no one at the time knew he was doing this. And he was kidnapping other ninjas, citizens of the village, and kids. And this...
Pause. I ain't gonna lie, but damn. So you're better than the rest. Like kidnapping people, kidnapping little kids that don't even have their whole life ahead of them. You know, that's crazy. He could have like just experimented on someone that actually wanted it, or experimented on himself, and just instead of bringing everybody inside of his own plan. Like, what the heck?
Not shown exactly what he does to these people, but let's analyze this panel from the manga. So all these people are crucified on the wall.
Lock his ass up.
They did that boy like he had that boy like yeah, did to Jesus. Ain't no way.
Some of them have their necks chained,
Lock his ass up.
some of them have their arms chained,
Lock his ass up.
and it's even a container with someone's feet in it.
Oh.
What could a container with 2 feet possibly help this ninja with in terms of gaining immortality?
That boy just experimented on everybody right now on the human body. Like, some killers don't even go out of pocket, just be like killing people, or they do. But dang, that boy, I don't know where the police at. I'm trying to tell you, but how the heck nobody did not notice right here he was doing this?
And it's not just adults and kids that he's experimenting on. This ninja has kidnapped 60 babies and put them in test tubes and injected their DNA with Hashirama cells.
Oh, they don't. Again, that's crazy. See, like he had kidnapped the babies. They don't even know what the heck was going on. But they were still sleeping while they were kidnapping them. And I don't for sure know that their parents gotta know where the kids at. Cause low key, if they don't, that's crazy.
And obviously this didn't work, cause you know, they're tiny babies. So they all end up passing away, except for one baby. But even then, Orochimaru just left this little ninja here and went on to do more evil stuff.
Don't care, don't care, don't care, still don't care. I don't care, I don't care.
Then the third Hokage finally caught his freaky ass, and Orochimaru had to go into hiding. And this is where Orochimaru becomes really interested with kids. I can't prove it yet, but I know he was on them Epstein files. I'm just waiting for them to unblur the documents.
Nah, that boy was like freaky, deaky, and in many ways against kids and stuff. Like he was doing stuff against kids, then he was doing stuff against grown people, people that has his own age.
And then Orochimaru goes on to create the curse mark. And this freaky ass ninja has to put his mouth on you and bite you to give it to you.
Weird.
And I don't know what type of crime it is to bite people, but this is a crime to me. And he's always smiling after he bites someone too.
Nah, that boy looking. Now he making that. He is always making that zesty behind. He's sticking his tongue out and looking at his own face, and while he's staring at people or he's staring at kids and stuff, while and biting you too. That's crazy.
Fuck, that's nasty, man.
He's given this curse mark to countless kids, by the way. Sasuke got it, Anko got it, the whole Sound 4 got it, Kimimaru got it, and all his other failed experiments got it too. And another wild part about this is his prisoners that he captured to experiment on would have to fight for their freedom or die. Orochimaru's death toll is well over 1,000 at this point. And when he went into hiding, he stumbled upon the Iburi clan. This was a clan that could turn their bodies into smoke. And Orochimaru saw them and immediately started doing more experiments, leading to the massacre.
Nah, I mean that boy was saying. That girl was saying, no, that's my friend there. Please don't take him away. That's Nate person. He did not give a freak. He said, nah, I do what I want. I am what I want to.
Of this entire clan. And I've seen all of Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. Orochimaru has never used this smoke ability once.
Nah. So he killed all those people right there and never used the abilities. Nah, then that boy just killed everybody for no reason then. I don't know how that boy ain't locked up, but that boy just killed everybody for no reason. That's crazy.
He really just did this for the hell of it.
We all die. You either kill yourself or get killed.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Then he goes on to create the Otagakure, which is basically Orochimaru's equivalent to Epstein Island. It was a network of secret bases that he used for his own experiments and immortality research.
This is Morton. He's a moose. He wants to learn about music. Unfortunately, he lives in the woods.
And he brainwashed countless people to get them to work for him too. Like Kimimaru, Orochimaru gave him the curse mark and controlled him from a young age to work for him. And he would send these ninjas on some crazy missions, and most of them were no older than 16 years old.
16 years old, bro. They should be in school right now. And, like they should be like in school, not be doing no like killing or in battle. Like, come on, you can't be like treating people like that right there. Just because you feel like it. Cause ain't no way that boy just did that right there.
He even put them into the tuning exams, and I don't even know how they got in. You can look at this headband and tell this is not a real village.
Who is that?
No, that boy, it's not like nothing. And low key, I think that's a music note. That's a music note. And that boy just making ending up right now.
Jordan never did that move. That's not Jordan, man.
He snuck into the Cloud Village under a disguise and made a pill that was really a genjutsu in medicine form. And then he gave it to the 8-Tails Jinchuriki and he went on a rampage throughout the city. I don't even know how Orochimaru made this pill either. It's literally hypnosis in a pill. I know this gotta be Bill Cosby's favorite anime character.
Nah, that boy, it ain't hypnosis. It's drugs. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't like nothing. That boy just Mike showed him and basically it's drugs.
Of all time. Then one of his most notorious crimes was when he assassinated a Kazekage, which is basically the president of the Sand Village. The Sand Village.
No, that's crazy. Nah, I'm surprised. The Sand Village didn't go out on war on that boy's head. Like that was the president of all people and stuff in that village. Like he was the like everything to the people, I guess. And that snake person just slaughtered them. Or slaughtered him. No, that's crazy. And that way, everybody had to be wondering what their person was at. Because if they didn't, that was crazy. And they just moved down with their life.
Security system got to be weak as hell for this to happen. And the reason he did this was so he could go destroy the Leaf Village. But the thing that kills me is Orochimaru did this because he wasn't chosen as Hokage, and the village didn't want him doing those freaky ass.
Of course, the heck. Who the heck wants to like see a person in charge or the head of something, and you low key be doing this? Like you killing people for no reason, you slaughter people, you like you're zesty, you're gay, and low key you see kids in battle if that's half your age that don't even want to like I'm that you even kill babies. Like of course nobody want you in the head or in charge. Like Hokage, that's an understatement. Like you should not be you should be in jail.
Experiments anymore. So let me get this right, Orochimaru. You were mad at the Leaf Village because they didn't want you to kidnap kids, experiment on babies, and kill people. I don't know about y'all, but this sounds like a pretty valid reason to not want somebody to be president of the village. He almost destroyed the entire village and killed the current Hokage. And he did all this in the middle of a kids fighting tournament.
That's
and then
crazy.
His next crimes come right into play. Grave robbing. While he
And then when that boy robbing the dead, nah, like they already dead, so let them rest in peace. You not gotta bring up the dead. If a ghost had like, imagine a ghost had like came and possessed that person, and he said, "Hey yo, this is what you get for like trying to like take this out or trying to like do something to our bodies and stuff." That'll be like a good reason to like do that, cause he's evil and that boy just want to do anything, cause low key.
He was fighting the Hokage. He summoned the first and second Hokage to fight him. And if you don't know, these two guys have been dead for years. This means he had to dig up these ninjas beforehand.
So he had to dig up the legends, the people that started it all. Nah. If that was someone and they actually knew that snake person was doing that, I bet they'll be mad as hell, cause I know what they is like digging up people's graves and taking their bodies, and give it a fact. These people are not even regular people. They're like how to say it, important figures in life.
And he even turned into this weird little kid girl version of himself during the fight too.
What the hell is even that?
I know this isn't a crime, but he gotta face some jail time for this. Just look at him.
No.
It's just weird.
He's weird.
Buddy, you're weird.
And look at all the damage he's done to the village. on top of all the death that happened during this invasion. He did all this, and y'all really want me to agree that house arrest is enough? This ninja is a pedophile, mass murderer, kidnapper, terrorist, thief, stalker, brainwasher, and so many other things. And this is just in the OG Naruto series. He does other stuff in Naruto Shippuden too. Now, he didn't do as many crimes in Shippuden as he did in the OG series, but we gotta arrest this guy. Please.
Nah, that boy, you gotta arrest that boy and no getting out of time of jail time card for him. Like, he should be born in jail, ain't gonna lie.
Please.
Arrest this. You know what? Kill this guy. Just kill him.
He's done way too many horrible things. I don't know how we just gave this ninja house arrest. And I find it crazy that there's people out there that think this is enough punishment for him too. Yep. And I better not catch none of you in the comments either, or it's gonna be a real problem. All right, time for the next one.
Northern Tool and Equipment. Get serious.
This place is amazing.
Buckle
up, pups.
I didn't just come here to bury my daughter. I came to avenge her.
This bald nigga right here is named Gerard Argent, and he comes from a TV show called Teen Wolf. And the show is about this 16-year-old guy named Scott McCall and his friends as they battle and solve various supernatural problems within their town. The main characters are Scott, Lydia, Styles, Allison, Derek, and Jackson. And originally, I was only gonna put Gerard in this video, but as I was rewatching this, my girlfriend pointed out that the entire Argent family should be in this video. And I was like, that's a great idea.
I'm with that. What did the whole Argentine family do to just to get locked up? I gotta know about that, low key. If they did the most out of pocket, the better things, then they do.
So let's talk about the entire Argent family.
Even her daughter.
So when the show first starts, the first Argent we see is Allison. And this is the girl that Scott ends up falling in love with. But as you can probably guess, Scott ends up getting bitten by an alpha werewolf and slowly starts turning into a werewolf. And once this happens to Scott, he is thrown into a supernatural gang beef that is extremely violent. But luckily for Scott, Derek was also a werewolf. So he helped Scott as he...
That boy saved him. Like, I'm good for him, because if that boy is Scott, if that boy and friend didn't save him, that would be there right now. Would even live to see the next day.
Was going through werewolf puberty. Derek also lost his family in a house fire when he was a kid. Him and his uncle Peter were the only two left alive. And this is where we meet three members of the Argent family: Chris Argent, Victoria Argent, and Kate Argent. And within this very first season of the show, it is revealed that the Argent family is a family that has been beefing with the werewolves since the 1700s. Y'all think the Bloods and Crips been...
So they got that beef with them. Like, they be beefing with your generations. They don't even... I bet these Argent families don't even care if that's a little baby. If you're a wolf, no matter who you are, you can impact up by them.
Beefing for a long time, that ain't nothing compared to the Argents and the Wolves. And one of the most important things I want y'all to know is that the Argent gang follow a strict code of rules. And the most important rule is that they don't hunt anyone that doesn't hunt them. So this means they are only supposed to kill whenever it's to protect themselves or other people. And once they find out their daughter is dating Scott, that's also friends with the werewolf, and there's an alpha killing people, they start acting completely out of character. Because the alpha that bit Scott has been terrorizing the city every night. And because they can't track down the alpha, this leads the Argents to start targeting Scott and Derek. And mind you, these two guys haven't killed anyone.
Nah, that's why I said, like, that's mean the rules that they made, they going back on. Like, they don't hunt people that they don't hunt people that don't hunt them. Low key, you're doing it the same thing that you swear you was not going to do. You're killing people. You're trying to kill people that didn't do nothing. They're trying to move on with their life. Like, come on, man.
Or done anything wrong. I mean, Derek does sometimes randomly show up in the boys' locker room from time to time, and as a grown man, that's probably not the best idea, but most of the time he's just trying to help. But the first crime the Argents commit is stalking. especially Kate and Chris. These two damn near follow Scott and his friends everywhere they go. Now I guess they do have the reasons, but stalking teenagers is just weird.
Now I know it's weird because low key you a grown man trying to like see what a whole child or teenager trying to do in life. Like that is weird. Like don't you have something better to do? Like dang.
Especially when they aren't doing anything wrong. And this is where Kate starts to go completely rogue and starts committing heavy crimes. The next thing she does is torture Derek, and she does this a few times. The first time she pulls up on him at his house, and the reason she came is to ask him who the alpha is. But Derek doesn't know and also doesn't want to help her, and I don't blame him. Kate showed up to his house with a taser, hella weapons.
I know that a werewolf would want to help her. Like, come on, twin. She is low key trying to kill him, chase him, interrogate him, and the reason why he ain't saying nothing because he didn't do nothing wrong. He gonna shut up. Even if he did know something, he still wanna. I'm gonna tell her because she's trying to do this. Like, come on, at least be nice.
And a small group of trained wolf killers. I wouldn't want to help her either. Plus, that's set tripping. And you know what she does after beating him up and him refusing to help her? Pulls out a machine gun and attempts to murder Derek. So that's the next crime I want to point out. Attempted murder. You showed.
So you're doing you're attempting to like try to kill him, and he do nothing. I bet that was saying, wait, hold on. In the way trying to kill me? Nah, that's crazy.
Up to his house, beat his ass, then tried to kill him just because he doesn't want to help you. And I know y'all seen the house he's in right now. It's barely standing. They are lucky them bullets didn't cause this house to completely collapse and kill everybody inside. And after this, Kate starts slowly planting seeds in Allison's brain about hunting and what her. Now, the Argents haven't told her about the supernatural stuff. So now they all find out that Peter Hale is the alpha, and this is where it starts getting crazy. The Argents pull up to the Hale house again and start unloading bullets into it. And Scott, Derek, and Jackson are all inside. Yeah. They didn't knock to see who was in there. They just start.
Nah, of course, like they would do anything against werewolves. They don't even care who you are. Like I said last time, like the werewolves they didn't even like cost you nothing. Like they didn't even knock or nothing. Those hunters it just wild out and just killing for fun, like low key.
Spraying, and Scott got shot multiple times. If he wasn't a wolf, he would have been dead. Yep. Then Kate ends up taking Allison to get some family bonding time. Aww. And takes her to go see more torture.
Dang.
Gotta show the new gang members how the OGs do it, right? She got Derek chained up to a metal wall with electric wires going into his stomach.
I don't know that gonna hurt like hell because low key, he's drugged and 100,000 folks gonna go through that whole body. Nah.
And I can't show all of this, but she was frying his ass. She was doing all this just to ask for help again. She's still alpha. And it's crazy because her hunting wolves since the Declaration of Independence. Damn, so you think that this mission would be easy as hell, but she still can't manage to catch this alpha. We're gonna have to put Kate on fraud watch because this is embarrassing. But this is also where we get to learn about Kate's biggest crimes: mass murder and arson. So remember when I told y'all about the house fire that Derek and his whole family was in? Kate is the one that orchestrated that. And inside that house were innocent kids and people. And some of them weren't even werewolves either. Kate did this as a side mission just for fun. No one told her to do this, and she crossed the code. And another wild part about this is she groomed Derek from a young age. She seduced him.
Ain't no freaking way. Like, that's crazy. Your own child lover or whatever is now trying to kill you. That's crazy. Ain't gonna lie.
Age of 13 years old.
13 too? Nah. 13 is like a big number because you know people probably be like doing it at 13 at all. Like you ain't you doing like middle school? That's crazy.
Nigga, that is rape. You can't fuck that lad. Get out of here.
And she did all this to get info on where his family was in order to burn them all to death. And we also find out that one of Derek's family members actually escaped without dying. But they cut her body in half so she wouldn't regenerate. Like, dog, how are they getting away with this?
Bro, if there was a law against wolves can't kill people, these people right here, they would go to jail. I ain't gonna lie, like, cause they could. I ain't gonna do it. So.
I swear, Kate is my least favorite character in this show. Every time I see her on screen, I wanna. So then Chris pulls up on Scott while he is at a formal dance with his own daughter Allison and tries to smash him between two cars.
Is this nigga serious?
Nah, bro, Scott just trying to have fun. He don't even want to hurt nobody, and that freaking Hunter just doing that because he dating her daughter. She dating his daughter. Nah, that's crazy. I get it that he's a werewolf, but damn, even werewolves deserve love sometimes.
Which forces Scott to shift into a wolf to get away. So now the whole Argent family knows Scott is a wolf. So Kate sees this as a prime time to plant more seeds inside Allison's brain. She starts telling her that Scott and every other werewolf is a killer, which isn't true at all. Scott and Derek haven't killed anyone. The only wolf that's killing right now is Peter. And it turns out he's only killing people that took part in the fire that burned his entire house, entire family, and half of his face.
Yeah, so look, ain't gonna lie. It is their fault though, ain't gonna lie. It's their fault. Cause he said he wanted to killing people because y'all had killed his family first. Now this wouldn't even be happening if it wasn't for them. So no killings, no werewolves will be hating people, no nothing if it wasn't for them. So it's their fault.
So all this causes Allison to get in on the gang activities too. So Kate and her load up, and now it's time for Allison to spin the block and start committing crimes too. They pull up on Scott after he helped free Derek from Kate's torture chamber and start shooting arrows directly at Scott and Derek. And look what Kate does immediately after Derek has already been shot with 2 arrows.
We did that. Now we're gonna kill them. See? Not that hard.
I'm telling y'all, Kate is evil. There was no reason to walk up and shoot a man that is 1, innocent, and 2, already has multiple arrows.
Like I said, like, come on, ain't no way. That boy is already down. How far are you gonna be like taking it? Like, ain't no way that boy didn't even do nothing. I mean, they did. I don't know. She just evil. Like she just go to jail. But then again, I don't think it even jail time for this at all.
Arrows inside of his body. Then she ups the pistol on Scott. Mind you, all the Argents know Scott is Allison's boyfriend, but they don't care at all. But luckily for them, Chris Argent shows up, and unlike before, he's had a change of heart. And this one thing Chris is always gonna do, and that's stick by the code. We only hunt those who hunt us. So they stop Kate, and eventually Peter ends up packing her up. And I know the Hell family was in wolf heaven celebrating hard as hell after this. And the crazy thing is, she's not even dead. She comes back later on. So after Kate's supposed death, they have a funeral for her. And this is where we first see Gerard. He pulled up to the funeral to see his family, and not even a day later, we see more crimes committed. Chris pulls up on Allison and Scott while they are on a date and puts a pistol to his face, just to tell him to not talk to his daughter anymore.
Hey, yo, that nigga weird. That boy just doing some lovey-dovey stuff, and that boy just yanked that boy out the car and just shove a gun in his face. Nah, he's weird. I get it that he pissed and all, but damn.
And then that same night, they capture a random innocent werewolf. Gerard pulls out a sword and cuts this man in half. And this is how I knew Gerard was a certified criminal OG. This archaic ass execution should never be done.
That boy just sliced a nigga with a whole sword. Like, ain't no way that boy just did that. That boy, you already know when he was younger, that boy would do some worse stuff than this.
And they try to tell him to follow the code, and he says,
"No code. Not anymore. From now on, these things are just bodies waiting to be cut in half."
These things are just bodies waiting to be cut in half.
No, like, nah, twin. He don't even call them. He don't even treat them as real people like they are. he treat them as playthings. That's crazy. Like, and he will wonder because there was people, there was human before there was werewolves and stuff. Like, that's crazy.
Lock his ass up! Lock his ass up!
So during the next season, Allison and Scott having to hide their relationship, and Derek ends up turning people. The new wolves are Isaac, Boyd, and Erica. Then Gerard ends up replacing the principal of the school to keep a watch over Allison and Scott. And he did this by kidnapping the current principal and torturing him.
No.
Then Victoria Argent.
Bro, so that boy, he's truly evil because that principal was not even a vampire. I mean, what did you say, vampire? I mean, a werewolf. It was like an human just like him. Like, you don't even know that boy. He's the definition of I'm gonna do anything means necessary.
Ends up admitting herself into the hospital that Scott's mom works at. And this isn't a crime, but it's a crime to me, so I figured I'd mention it. And at this same hospital, Gerard pulls up and stabs Scott and threatens him by saying he's going to kill Scott's mom if Scott doesn't help him. Where the hell are the cameras at? This is a hospital. How is no one?
Well, I said, like, ain't no cameras, like, to be near nowhere. Like, it gotta be, I know, like, I don't know. Cause, and you will wonder why, someone will see that boy getting stabbed by all behind man, but ain't nowhere. There's nowhere to be seen because there ain't no cameras over there. And so how the hell that boy get away with this? Like, that's crazy.
Seeing this, and I just kind of realized how many crimes Gerard and the Argent gang have committed, so I figured we'd do another speed round. First crime is from Victoria Argent, and she decides to kill Scott by hitting him with a car. Then she makes a gas chamber and damn near kills Scott in there. Derek ends up saving him and biting her, but because they didn't want their own to turn into a wolf, Gerard says,
"Go up there and help your wife die with."
Ain't no way. Ain't gonna lie, he deserve to go to jail. Like, that's his own daughter, and he just said that to his own daughter. Like, go to her, go up there and kill her, or I would do it for you. No, I ain't gonna lie, that boy, he tripping. I ain't gonna lie.
Dignity.
And then forces his son to help her do it. After this, he brainwashed Allison and forged a whole letter while she was grieving her mother's death, and this caused Allison to want to kill all the werewolves. He kidnapped and tortured Boyd and Erica. During a high school lacrosse game, this nigga Gerard threatened to kill everyone in the audience if Scott didn't obey him. He kidnapped Styles and beat him up. He broke into Scott's house and had a creature called the Kanema choke out his own mom and made Scott watch.
No, he didn't go do jail time. I ain't gonna lie about that, cause low key, this old man is doing everything possible way to just to kill these werewolves. But look, at the end of the day, they are still people and they didn't did nothing wrong. Like, oh my god.
He even threatened to kill his own granddaughter with the Kanema too. He stabbed a man in the eyes. Then Kate came back as a were-jaguar. That's right, nigga.
Were-jaguar? So she mixed with a werewolf and jaguar?
You heard it. Not a werewolf, but a were-jaguar. And the explanation for this is she was so evil and sadistic that she couldn't be a werewolf, so she had to be something that resembled her true evil spirit. Dang. Then she buried Derek in a tomb in Mexico. Then somehow she made Derek younger so she could groom him again. And she murdered an entire group of people. And the worst of Gerard's actions was getting the entire country to hunt down every single innocent supernatural creature that existed. This man
definitely go on fraud watch, because I ain't gonna lie. So he telling me that he's getting people that did nothing wrong, like kids, grandpas, the daughters, grown-ups, and whatever whatever you put it, and he's kidding them low key. That's crazy. Oh my god, it's crazy.
Gerard is really just supernatural Hitler. But that's it for the Argent family. I wish I could have showed y'all everything they did, but a lot of it was really too graphic for me to show. But the fact that none of them
been
face
evil.
any jail time for their actions is ridiculous.
Because nigga, sometimes these cops be like trash and they don't know because these niggas are ass.
And that's it for this video.
I don't know why I said they're ass because look, they don't know like what the hell's going on. And first of all, ain't no cameras, police, and if a nigga do see something, they don't tell nobody about it, or the police just don't care, or they can't do nothing about it.
It's so many characters that haven't faced jail time that need to. So feel free to drop a comment with someone you think deserves to be a part of this series, and they might just make it on the list for the next couple episodes. But I'm tired of talking to y'all. Cue my outro music.
Shit, guys, next time we out.